Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking about my favourite musicals of all time, probably since I was like 10 years old. So let's get started. So one of my favourite musicals of all time, and it's been my favourite musical ever since I was like 10 years old, is Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical. And if you don't know what Matilda the Musical is, let me tell you. Matilda the Musical is about a 5-year-old little girl who has nasty mean parents, Mr. Wormwood and Mrs. Wormwood. Matilda loves reading books. And she also loves going to school. While she's at school, she meets the teacher, Miss Honey, and they have a very, 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 very fond relationship. And after that, later on in the show, they get adopted. But I won't tell you any more because, I might have spoiled it for you. I'm so sorry. But that's what it's about, and it's actually based off of Roald Dahl's book that was released in 1988. Now, another one of my favourite musicals is Annie. Now, if you don't know about Annie, then here's what it's about. Annie is an 11-year-old girl who lives in an orphanage with a few other orphans. The orphanage is ran by the evil and mean and cruel person called Miss Hannigan. Later on, Annie goes to a place where she meets Oliver Warbucks, aka Mr. Warbucks, and Grace Ferrell. And then there's a happy ending at the end. That's all I can tell you. But I love this musical so much. And it's actually based off of the comic strip, which was Little Orphan Annie. Another one of my favourite musicals, and this is the last one, even though I've had so many other musicals that I love. But this one is Mary Poppins. And I'm not talking about the classic one with Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke and all that. I'm talking about the actual musical on Broadway. Like the Broadway West End type thing. Although they kind of are the same, but I'm still going to talk about, I might be talking about the movie version, which the movie version is absolutely incredible. Julie Andrews does amazing in the movie, her voice is amazing, and I don't know, her voice was amazing in the original movie. And I'm actually very sad that she didn't star in the Mary Poppins Returns movie, and instead it was Emily Blunt, which Emily did okay as the role. Like, I remember seeing it when it came out, and I'm like, okay, well, Emily, 9 out of 10. Julie Andrews, 10 out of 10. But, anyway, if you guys don't know what Mary Poppins is about, and if you have never heard of it, or whatever, then this is what it's about. I don't think I know much about it, but I remember watching it like a million times a day when I was little. Because it was one of my absolute favourite movie musicals of all time. So, this is what it's about. So, Mary Poppins is basically a nanny, and Jane and Michael Banks, which are the two children, which I'm gonna guess they're either twins or just regular brothers and sisters. They look like twins, I know that. They need help looking after because, both of the parents are busy, and I know the father, George Banks, goes to work at a bank, obviously, which is kind of weird. George Banks works at a bank, and Winifred Banks, which is the mother, I don't really know how to actually describe it, but something about, oh gosh, I don't remember, but so basically, and then the children need to be looking after, all of that, and suddenly Mary Poppins comes in, takes care of the children, takes them on magical adventures. I'm not going to tell you what the adventures are because I don't really want to spoil it, but so that's basically what it's about, and it's based off of the P.L. Travers book Mary Poppins, which is obviously the same name, and I forgot what year it came out, but all I know is that it's based off of the book by P.L. Travers. Yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I have many other musicals that I like, but I'm not going to say what they're about, but I like, my other favourite musicals include Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I love that one. And I like, what is that other one? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory / Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm going to say Willy Wonka though. Yes, it's a musical. The movie is basically a musical, but I like it. But the remake of Willy Wonka, which isn't really musical, I would say, but Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that's my favourite version with Johnny Depp. He does amazing as Willy Wonka, literally. And another one of my favourite musicals is Six. I love Six. I wanted to see Six on Broadway when I was in New York City, but my parents didn't want to see it. They said that the show wasn't really long and it was just like an hour and a half or something like that, and I was really bummed about that. And they're like, okay, well, you can either see Wicked or Aladdin. And I said Wicked, which, speaking of Wicked is another one of my favourite musicals. I've loved that musical for so long. I think it was one of the first musicals I discovered. I mean, I might have said Matilda back in the day, but now I realise I think it was Wicked first, and I think that's the one that inspired me to do theatre and all that. Another one of my favourite musicals is The Sound of Music. Another Julie Andrews classic. She does amazing in the film. I don't know. I guess that's it. Oh yeah, Hairspray with John Travolta. Yes. And speaking of Grease with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, they're both incredible in Grease. I love that. And I actually want my school to do Grease so bad. And another one of my favourite musicals is Hamilton. I'm not really a huge fan of history, but I love Hamilton, even though it's history related and all that. Because basically Alexander Hamilton. Then Frozen is another one of my favourite musicals. I was actually very, very lucky enough to see the national tour of Frozen. Very amazing. Natalia Artigas and Olivia Jones were my young Elsa and Anna. And then Caroline Bowman, I can't remember, and then Caroline Inovicula. I don't know how to say her last name, but they were the regular Elsa and Anna, and they did amazing. And actually, the Caroline that played not young Elsa, the regular Elsa, she actually left recently, which, happy trails, darling. And another one of my favourite musicals is Waitress. I love Waitress. And then Fun Home. I like Fun Home. Mean Girls. Les Mis. I love Les Mis. And that's basically about it. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. And I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'll definitely see you later in the next video. I don't know. This will also be posted to Instagram as well. Not just YouTube, but wherever. And anyway, yeah, I'll see you later. See ya. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was one more musical. I'm not gonna talk about what it's about, but I love Mamma Mia, and I like, if you haven't watched Mamma Mia, like if you haven't seen the musical, if you haven't seen the movie musical, then you're living under a rock. Because one, the movie musical was Meryl Streep and the Amanda girl, I forgot her name, whatever her name is, they do, I don't know, they are absolutely amazing in it. Like, they are so incredible. you need to watch the movie, and if you haven't seen the musical, go see the musical. I think it's on the West End. I think it's on the West End. I don't think it's on Broadway. If it's on Broadway, then go see it on Broadway. If it's not on Broadway, then I guess don't see it on Broadway until it comes back. I don't know. But, yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, this is the last musical I'm mentioning. School of Rock. Right? Yeah, School of Rock. Okay, now, School of Rock is the original movie with Jack Black. It's not really a musical, but you should still watch it because it is an amazing movie. Jack Black does amazing in it, and I think not Amanda. Why did I just say Amanda? Miranda Cosgrove or whatever her name is. She plays Summer in the movie, and she does absolutely amazing. And you actually might recognize Miranda from iCarly, which, you know, iCarly is a Nickelodeon TV show. Amazing, and she actually did a cover of About You Now, which you might have thought she did the song originally, but the song About You Now was originally by the Sugar Babes, amazing girl group. But yeah, that's it. Now I will see you later. See ya!